The state's anti-corruption agency USKOK last night issued a statement confirming that they had repeatedly requested information about Branko Szegon's assets since 2010, but that the tax administration hadn't taken any action. Szegon, who is suspected of conflict of interest, is Slavko Linić's assistant in the finance ministry, which oversees the work of the tax administration in Croatia. On Croatian radio this morning, the president of the Commission for Conflict of Interest, Dalija Orešković, said once again that the case would be investigated. She said that the law strictly prohibited company officials from doing business with a government agency in which the said officials were employed. The Velika Gorica County Court has not received an appeal from state prosecutors against their decision not to extradite former Yugoslav spy chief Zdravko Mustač to Germany, where he is wanted for questioning in connection with the 1983 murder of a Croatian dissident. The deadline for making the appeal expired at midnight last night. However, it is still theoretically possible for the appeal to arrive by post Wednesday morning. President of the High Commercial Court, Mario Vukulić, has confirmed that a complaint against initiating bankruptcy proceedings against the Zagreb Institute of Immunology has been received and that a decision will be reached within 2 months. Meanwhile, Health Minister Rajko Ostojić said this morning on Croatian radio that the government would do everything in its power to salvage the institute. He also confirmed that the institute's 200 employees would be provided with new positions within the health system. In the northern Croatian town of Čakovec, a contract has been signed between the INA Oil and Gas Company and a consortium of Croatian companies whose purpose is to start production at INA gas fields in Međimurje County. This is one of the largest investments in exploration and production of gas in the country, worth around 350 million kuna, and should be realized this year. The deadline for submitting offers to buy the Petrokemija chemicals company expired last night. Petrokemija is one of the biggest factories in Croatia and currently employs over 2,000 people. At today's cabinet session, the government will open the offers received. Economy Minister Ivan Vrdoljak has said that all the offers will be looked into and a strategic partner chosen as soon as possible. The trial for war crimes committed in the village of Grubori in 1995 continued today with evidence from former General Mladen Markač, who at the time was the commander of the Croatian Special Police Forces. Markač said that he had known nothing about the murder of elderly Serb civilians in the village near Knin, only finding out about it a day later from former General Ivan Čermak. Sport, and Croatia yesterday won its opening game in the European Handball Championships, beating Belarus 33-22. After a shaky start, the Croatian team upped the tempo and were leading by 5 points at half-time. Croatia's top scorers were Zlatko Horvat and Ivan Čupić with 6 goals each, while goalkeeper Mirko Halilović had an excellent first game, making 13 saves. In the other Group D match last night, Sweden beat Montenegro 28-21. Today in Group C, Serbia beat Poland 2019, while France defeated Russia 35-28. Croatia's next match will be on Wednesday evening when they face Montenegro. And in tennis, Marin Cilic beat the Spaniard Marcel Granollers in the first round of the Australian Open this morning over 5 sets. The score was 4-6, 4-6, 6-3, 6-3, 6-2. Meanwhile, Ajla Tomljanovic has reached the second round of the same competition by defeating the Slovenian Tadeja Majeric 3-6, 7-6, 6-3. This afternoon's forecast calls for moderately to heavily overcast weather with occasional rain, heavier in coastal regions. Eastern Slavonia will have the best weather. There'll be a moderate to strong southeasterly Yugo wind on the coast, reaching gale force strength on the open seas. Average daily temperatures will be between 8 and 13 degrees Celsius inland, between 12 and 17 degrees on the coast.